Hey everyone, welcome to Progress. Today we are going to make some bread at home, the easy way, using minimal ingredients and with almost no effort. Now the ingredients. 840 grams of plain all-purpose flour, 20 grams of salt, 16.5 grams of sugar, 6.5 grams of active dried yeast or instant yeast, 590 grams of lukewarm water. Water needs to be lukewarm but not hot, as it may kill the yeast. Now take a big mixing bowl and mix warm water, yeast and sugar into the bowl and let it proof to up to a minute. Pour about 3/4 of the flour. Salt and mix it to turn into a shaggy dough, something like this. Pour more flour as needed and mix. The dough should have a bounce to it, not too sticky and not too hard. Let's turn it out on the floured bench top to knead. Make sure everything is incorporated and dough is nice and spongy. Pour it back in the bowl, cover with towel, and let it rise for about 30 minutes. After 30 minutes, our dough should be looking like this, double in size. Let's spread some flour on our counter. Now we'll turn it out onto the flour counter. Now throwing the rest of the flour on the dough and making folds like this. Remember, we will not knead our dough. With the help of a rolling pin, we will be flattening out the dough. Now portion it into 2 loaves by cutting in half with a knife. and then roll the dough and tuck the sides in. Transfer into the cooking sheet lined with baking paper and let it rise for another 20 minutes. Meanwhile, preheat the oven at 200 degrees Celsius. I'm mixing some water and egg for the egg wash, but this is completely optional. This will give a nice glow to our bread. We will baste the top with egg wash and score the dough. We can throw some oats on top of the bread just to give it a fancy look. I'm also adding some black sesame seeds and some plain flour on top. Now that our oven is ready, we will bake our cake for 20 to 30 minutes. Look at that! Our breads are done. Now we're going to let them rest for some time in room temperature before we slice them.